Welcome to the Premier League Fantasy. Game Week 18 is coming. So today I have got some tips for you before Game Week 18 starts. But before we start any team selection, and I suggest you some transfers and some players which you must necessarily buy. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video because it represents single click for you, but it's very big motivation for me. So let's start. Let's represent my stats after game week 17. I have got totally 1046 points, and I'm in top 13,000 player right now, which is not bad result after game week 17. In my country, I represent 11th player, and I was in top 10, but I got relegated because I got few points. I got only 46 points because Erling Haaland did not play. And I forgot some substitution, and Onana was on the bench and Gordon was on the bench, so approximately totally 16 point was on the bench, so that's why I got relegated and I got out of the top 10, but that's not problem. We are going to fix this, and I'll suggest you some transfers which will help you to increase your stats and increase your points. Okay, let's do this. First of all, let's see my team right now. And before game week 18, I have very terrible situation on the bench because I have very terrible situation. Two of my four players are suspended. Raul Jimenez got red card in recent game and got -2 points for me. Thanks, Raul. And Udoji got another yellow card, which is fifth right now, and he will miss match against Everton at home. Okay, Harry Maguire is injured, and Turner is only one available player which can represent my team for match day 18. But I have got another goalkeeper, which is Onana against West Ham, and I have that precious gift to substitute. But if you look my team so deeply, I have two another player which will not be available for match day 18, Julian Alvarez and Erling Haaland. That means I must do at least two substitution. If not, I will be with 10 men for match day 18, which is not quite good idea, and I'm against it. So let's do it. Let's do it. I got some transfer tips for you, as I have mentioned before. If you have not, let's start with forwards. If you have not buy and acquire Oli Watkins from Aston Villa, he has good match and he has easy match maybe against Sheffield United. That's why first my advice is to buy Oli Watkins from Aston Villa because he's playing against Sheffield United. Match is quite easy, and Sheffield has a terrible defense. And I think Unai Emery and Aston Villa are not going to miss those 3 points, and Oli Watkins will have to take this advantage and score another goals or do goal contributions. I mean assists, of course. At least Erling Haaland is not right now is not available for match day 18, so that's why I must sell it, and I might sell it, and I should sell it before match day 17, but I got mistaken because I got Raul Jimenez from Fulham, and he took -2 points because he got red card in a match. It was unpredictable, of course. Forward got red card. So let's start. As I have mentioned, my first choice is to and first advice is to sell Erling Haaland because he will not be available for match day 18, and we don't know if he will be available for Everton game for match day 19. So if we sell Erling Haaland, he's too expensive right now. We all know, and maybe we would have to make another two transfers to return him in our squad, or otherwise we see what will be in the future, what situation we will have, and maybe we will use another wild card which will be given after 31 December. Okay, for right now I'm going to sell Erling Haaland, and I take Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. That's my first substitution, and I will have 5.8 million remaining money. So if I buy Ollie Watkins, that player, I will represent my team as a 10-man, because I would have free available defender, Gabriel, Zinchenko, and Trippier, and 5 available midfielder, Saka, Salah, Palmer, Gordon, and Wolves player Huang, and only one forward, Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. That means I have 10 players with goalkeeper, of course, count as the goalkeeper. So I must do another substitution, and I must take -4 points. That's risky, I know. I can play with 10 men and represent my team with 10 men and save that 4 points. But meanwhile, I have hope to buy that kind of player, which will give me another 4 points, or at least 4 points. Okay, let's do it. If I have some options, of course. If I was out of Palmer, I would buy him, Palmer from Chelsea, because he's a great shape right now. His form is 4.2, and he got 14 points. He got goal. He scored goal and got assist against Sheffield United. I know Sheffield is the best team in the Premier League. He is not even middle team, but against Manchester United he was good enough. And I think with this value you can buy Palmer, of course. Another good substitution would be Gordon, but I have already it because Gordon and Newcastle are playing against Luton Town in away game. So I think just like Sheffield United, Luton are underdogs, and I think Newcastle will win this match easily. And I suggest to buy Gordon. And another suggestion is Heung-min Son from Tottenham Hotspur. From Spurs, he's of course the best player right now, and he's playing again as a forward sometimes. Sometimes Richarlison takes forward spot, but for many situations he represents a forward, I mean Son. So you can buy him. I was planning to buy him right now, but if I acquire Son right now, I must do another substitution. That will be totally -8 points, which already is very risky. So I'm going to buy Son, and I have one more reason why I will not do it, because Spurs are playing against Everton. I know Spurs are favorites right now, because but Everton has a really good run. They won 4 match from recent 4. They did not concede goal in last match, and Everton are going to be good right now. I know they are in good shape, so I'm not sure if I take that risky -8 points. Son is going to make that fill the gap and fill the deficit. So I think I'm not going to buy Son right now. Maybe after game week 18, but not right now, because for my situation, it's very risky to take -88 points. But from your side, I would buy Son. But because I have that lineup problem, I'm not going to do it. But I advise you to buy Son, of course. Next one, if I see my defense, I have not available player Harry Maguire and Udogie. Maguire has injury, and nobody knows when he will return. But with Udogie, we all know he will miss only 1 match against Everton, and he will be back on 28th December. So okay, I suggest you to buy Pedro Porro as a defender, because he is in good shape, and he takes many points, and he has not easy match. We described it, but I think maybe Spurs will manage to have clean sheet. So one of the best defender to buy right now is Pedro Porro, of course, because he is a future investment. It's not a short-term transfer. We all know it's long-term transfer, because Porro is in good shape. If not in match day 18, he will shine in match day 19, 20, and so on. We all know how good he is right now. Porro, and if you buy Pedro Porro from Spurs, it's not short-term investment, it's long-term investment for your team. So I really advise you to do that action. Next my advice would be Pau Torres from Aston Villa, of course, because they have match against Sheffield United, and Sheffield is not good team. They have not good attack, and it's high probability that Aston Villa will win again at home, and high probability to have a clean sheet against Sheffield United. So Pau Torres is good option because he likes to score goals, headers from corners, from set pieces. But today we have that situation. Pau Torres is under the doubt. He's doubtful. It's only 75% probability to play, but 25% probability I can't risk right now because of my situation. But if I have not that kind of situation, I would buy Pau Torres, of course. So that's why I would buy. Another Aston Villa player is Diego Carlos, because he's playing always his starter player. I'm not going to buy Matty Cash, his teammate, because in recent matches he lacks playtime, and I don't want to risk that player, Matty Cash. So I would buy Diego Carlos, but my first choice would be Pau Torres. But I'm not sure if he plays against Sheffield United, and if Unai Emery risks his health. So I want to describe why I'm not buy Pedro Porro right now, because I got too many credits for Pedro Porro, and I advised you strictly to buy Pedro Porro. But this time I have Udogie in my team, and Udogie will be available after game week 18. So as it stands on game week 20. Game week 19, I would have Udogie and Pedro Porro from the same team, just like Gabriel and Zinchenko, and that will be very silly move from me, very stupid. So I'm not going to do it right now, because I would save one player from Spurs, and that player will be Udogie. We all know he will not perform on game week 18, but after that he will available before any injury. So that's why I'm not going to buy Pedro Porro, and I would save Diego Carlos. Okay, that will be my substitutions. So as it stands, I will got -4 points, but I would save I will save 5.6 million. That means I still will be available to buy Erling Haaland from Manchester City after the game week 18, and maybe I will say Oli Watkins, but this time I'll stay right now like this. I really want to buy Heung-min Son from Spurs. I will what will happen, I don't know, of course, but okay, I'll stay just like it. Oli Watkins will be my first option, and next one will be Diego Carlos. That's my substitutions. I have very strict match because Arsenal are playing against Liverpool. My three players, Gabriel, Zinchenko, and Saka, are playing against Mo Salah. If Salah shines, my two players, Gabriel and Zinchenko, automatically will diminish their points. But if Salah fails, and another Liverpool players will not shine, which is quite, is that probability is very few. We all know Gabriel and Zinchenko will shine in that situation, but I prefer, I don't know what prefer. As I see, I prefer Arsenal to win and not to concede goal, but it will be very hard because Liverpool could not manage to score against Manchester United. They will be very angry. They missed too many chances. Darwin Núñez is terrible. I can say it as a fantasy player, of course. I will not buy him this in this season. It's confirmed, it's for sure, if not any force. So Gabriel and Zinchenko will be my defenders, just like Diego Carlos and alongside Trippier. Saka, Salah, Palmer, Gordon, and Hwang will play as a midfielders, and only one forward will be Oli Watkins, and Oli Watkins will be my captain for match day 18. So I'm not going to make a transfer right now. I'm not going to press it because sorry, but Oli Watkins will be my choice, of course, because he will be my captain for match day 18 against Sheffield United. But I will stay and I'll see what happens about Pau Torres situation, because if Pau Torres will be available 100% against Sheffield United, I'll buy him and I'll not buy Diego Carlos. But if not, Diego Carlos will be my first option right now. So that's all. Maybe I would be happy if I gave you that good information, useful information for you. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching, and good luck for match day 18. Goodbye.